And now, the star of the show, Jordan Rogozinski.
Carolina's 8-0 in the Stanley Cup playoff, but nobody's talking about it. Let's get into it.
At some point during the playoffs, every team left is gonna have to answer the Carolina question, and right now nobody has an answer. The Hurricanes are doing something we haven't seen since 1985, and the hockey world is still talking more about Vegas and Colorado. Why is that, Jordan?
I don't know. I think Colorado and Vegas are more bigger markets, so it could be market based. But I honestly think that Carolina's a good team. I think they're fast, and whoever wins Montreal and Buffalo will have to play Carolina, and good luck.
Let's quickly set the table for what's been happening so far. Anaheim stunned Vegas with a 4-3 win to tie the series 2-2. Suddenly, the Ducks are very much alive in this series. Mitch Marner had a hat trick in Game 3. Still wasn't enough to put Anaheim away. Montreal completely flipped their series against Buffalo after a dominating 5-1 win in Game 2. The Canadiens followed it up in Game 3 with a 6-2 win to take the series lead. Buffalo suddenly looked vulnerable for the first time this postseason. Minnesota also shocked Colorado with a 5-1 win. Quinn Hughes set a franchise playoff record for goal by a defenseman. A lot of storylines, but every single one of them still lead back to the same question. Can anyone actually stop Carolina?
I don't think so. It's gonna be very hard. What they're gonna have to do if their pace and Carolina plays with the phonetic pace.
What's your honest reaction to that 8-0 record in the playoffs right now for Carolina?
Well, in the first round, I was kind of expecting it because Ottawa's not strong. But in the second round, I thought it would be a bit tougher, to be honest, because Philly wasn't that easy for Pittsburgh. But I guess there's levels to the NHL playoffs.
The Hurricanes completed the sweep over Philadelphia with a 3-2 overtime win, becoming the first team since 1985 to start a postseason 8-0. And honestly, I think people still don't fully believe it. Maybe it's because Carolina doesn't have the flashy superstar attention that Vegas or Colorado get. Maybe it's because they quietly dominate. But I know what the record says. And right now, Carolina looks like the most complete team left in these playoffs. Let's go back to Anaheim for a second, because it might be the biggest surprise of the round. Did everybody underestimate the Ducks?
I believe so. I thought they would win again, never mind two.
When I saw that score last night, I was shocked. But Mark Stone's out for Vegas, so that's a big loss for Vegas. He's one of their leaders. It'll be interesting how Game 5 goes. Game 5 is a pivotal game in a 7-game series. Vegas looked completely in control after Game 3. Then Anaheim responds by tying the series 2-2. The Ducks improved their forecheck and disrupted Vegas' transition game. They're right back in the series. Now to the East, Montreal might have completely changed their series too. After Buffalo swept Boston in round 1, everybody assumed the Sabres have momentum. Now Montreal completely flipped the script. They controlled possession and exposed Buffalo's defensive structure. Did Montreal completely expose Buffalo, or is this just one bad stretch for the Sabres?
Honestly, Buffalo falling into Montreal trap by punching them and by hitting them after the whistle. And honestly, it's their power play letting Buffalo down.
I will say that series is very physical. Most physical in the second round. I mean, it's not over yet, but I mean, you're up 3-1. You have a good chance to close it out, but the next game is pivotal. If Buffalo wins the next one and it goes 3-2, then it's like, uh-oh, right? Could Montreal blow it? But if they win, then they move on. But I can tell you this, Montreal will not beat Carolina. Carolina's on a different level.
Oh, way different level than Montreal.
And then there's the Colorado Avalanche. Is Colorado suddenly in serious trouble?
No, they just lost a game, in my opinion. Sometimes that happens in the playoffs.
No team going to go undefeated for sure on their way to the Cup. Minnesota didn't just beat Colorado, they overwhelmed them. More storylines in the second round than I can remember in years. Anaheim fighting back, Montreal flipping the series, Minnesota beat Colorado, but none of it changes the Carolina question. 8-0. First team since 1985. Most consistent team in the playoffs. Right now, Carolina is still the team nobody has an answer for. Until somebody beats them, that is where I'm standing. Can anyone beat Carolina?
We'll find out.
Drop your answers in the comments. We read all of the comments. Let us know who you think will beat Carolina.
Thank you, folks, for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the NHL playoff coverage, and we'll see you next week.